there, this is Catherine Rudolph with foodsthathealyou.com, and I'm going to review quickly how to make kefir water. And I'm going to do it from scratch. I just got these kefir grains in the mail today, so I'm going to do this from scratch so that if you order kefir grains online, you'll know how to do this. Kefir is a probiotic drink, and the grains are, they're not really grains, they're like little crystal looking things, kind of look like gummy bears, and they're the culture that you're going to put in your water that will grow probiotics in your water to make, some people call it kefir soda. Anyway, let's get going here. All right, so the supplies. You're going to need a 32-ounce jar. I use mason jars, and I fill it up with I use purified water, which means I'm going to have to add minerals. But if you can use spring water. You can buy spring water, then you don't need to add the minerals. But when you purify water, you strip the water of good and bad minerals. And the kefir grains need minerals to feed on. So that's the first thing, is the water, either spring water or reverse osmosis, and then we'll add minerals. So I'm going to go ahead and add the minerals, so I'm just going to show you. These are just trace minerals. I usually recommend people use these in their water every day, actually, to remineralize if you're purifying your water, which is a strong recommendation as well, because tap water has a lot of bad stuff in it. In fact, if you use tap water for your kefir water, it will kill it because the chlorine kills the live bacteria. All right, so I'm going to put 10 drops in here. It's anywhere from 5 to 10 drops for a quart. And then I'm going to dissolve a 1/4 cup of sugar, just white sugar. I use organic. You don't have to, but I recommend organic at any time you can. And then you want to use a wooden spoon, just like when you made the kombucha. You always want to use wood. It's best to just avoid metal with any kind of live bacteria type stuff. So I'm going to stir this in here, let that dissolve, and then I'll go ahead and, what do I do with my scissors? I'm going to go ahead and open this. This is what it came in. It says organic. It's just a little plastic thing. And these have been traveling, so they're going to be hungry because they feed off of sugar. And I just got mine off of Amazon. It's pretty hard to open. Hang on a second here. They've got it pretty well done. And I bought grains from this, it's Sun, here, I'll put this up here, Florida Sun Kefir. This is where the company, they're really good. It's organic. This is my second one, and the first one worked great. So if you're looking for one on Amazon, that'll be a good one. And what this will do is, these grains are live, and you'll keep using them over and over and over again. They're like $10. You'll never have to buy new again. Let me open these up. And then they put it in some kind of rubber balloon thingy here, which is kind of odd. So I'll go ahead and cut this open carefully. And I'm going to pour these into the water. Now, you can't really tell just looking at them from the camera probably, but they literally look like white crystals, and they'll sink to the bottom, most of them. I'll try to get all of them out of there. So this is what you'll do. You just put them in there, throw away that, and then stir it again a little bit. Make sure you got about 32 ounces in there, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Then all you have to do is just, I use a coffee filter to keep the gnats, bugs, dust, things like that out of it. And then I put the ring, just screw that on, and then set this aside for 24 to 48 hours. I do 48 hours to just make sure to let it eat as much sugar as it can, but it technically can be ready in 24 hours. And the way you know that it's ready is it gets cloudy, and you'll see little bubbles. So it's kind of hard to tell when water kefir is done, but it does get some bubbles. Like, you can take this lid off and peek at it. You can move it. It's not like kombucha where it's temperamental. You can actually move it around, stir it, whatever, during that 24 to 48 hours to check on it, and you'll smell a little bit of a fermenting, kind of a sour smell as it starts to ferment. But at least 24 hours you want to wait. Again, I wait 48 hours, and then after that you can either drink it right away, just strain it, and it's best to strain it through a nylon strainer, but you don't have to. It can be metal if it's not going to sit in there. And then you can bottle it and add flavors like grape juice or different flavors like that, and you can look up online. Different websites have a lot of different options: ginger, lemon, lime, and then flavor it. Bottle it up like you do with second fermentation with kombucha. I have a kombucha video to show you that. And you set that aside in the bottle, capped off, still at room temperature for 2 more days, and it becomes really fizzy. So if you like it fizzy, put it in individual bottles and cap those off real tight in room temperature for 2 more days. and then refrigerate them. But make sure you burp them, let some air out before you refrigerate them if you don't drink them right away, because they are really carbonated, well, effervescent, fizzy, whatever. Anyway, all right, enjoy your water kefir, and I hope you give it a shot. It's really easy, and it's super healthy, tons of probiotics. All right, talk to you later. Bye.